Meanwhile, when they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way that day?
Cause I had my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in, and that would have threw from inside to the outside of the jail. So,
ever wonder what's really going on behind the scenes with Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and Jaidyn Alexis? It seems like this tangled web of relationships, scandals, and legal battles just keeps getting more complicated and more intriguing. The latest twist in this saga? Rumors are swirling that Jaidyn Alexis might actually be stepping in to care for Chrisean Rock's son, Chrisean Jr., while both Blueface and Chrisean are behind bars.
Why are you looking like that?
For real?
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to this story, and it might just make you rethink everything you thought you knew about these three. Let's dive right into the main news. So Chrisean Jr. is reportedly staying with Jaidyn Alexis. This has raised a few eyebrows, especially considering that Chrisean and Jaidyn haven't exactly been the best of friends. But here's the kicker: this arrangement might have been orchestrated by Blueface himself. Yup, you heard that right. Blueface, who already shares 2 kids with Jaidyn, supposedly asked her to take care of Chrisean Jr. while he and Chrisean are dealing with their legal issues. And if that's true, it suggests that the relationship between Blueface and Jaidyn is a lot closer than most people think.
The real winner is Jaidyn. I'm happy for Jaidyn.
How so?
Because she just threw cute birthday parties for her kids. She just looks unbothered and moved on.
I could take somebody to Legoland.
Now, here's where things get really interesting. There's growing speculation that the supposed breakup between Blueface and Jaidyn was never real in the first place. Some people are starting to believe that it was all just a publicity stunt. Why? Because despite all the drama, Blueface and Jaidyn have never really had a falling out, at least not one that's convinced their fans. In fact, there's been plenty of evidence over the past few months to suggest that they've been in touch all along.
Or just even when I just first met him, or we was together for some years, I always wanted to be married, you know.
For starters, Blueface has never outright confirmed that he was in a relationship with Chrisean, which seems odd considering how much time they've spent together. Meanwhile, Jaidyn has continued to support Blueface, albeit more discreetly. She's been spotted liking his posts, sharing cryptic messages that could be interpreted as support, and even making comments that suggest she's still very much in the picture. And let's not forget that Blueface proposed to Jaidyn just last year. Remember that? It was during a Los Angeles Rams game, and the whole thing was captured on camera.
Y'all know this is one of my dreams, right?
At the time, it seemed like a big deal, Blueface getting down on one knee, presenting Jaidyn with a ring and making it all official. But now, in light of everything that's happened since, some people are questioning whether that proposal was genuine or just another part of the charade. After all, if Blueface was still involved with Chrisean, why would he propose to Jaidyn? It doesn't add up unless, of course, the whole thing was for show. But here's the thing: Jaidyn and Blueface's relationship goes way back. They've known each other since high school, and they share a history that predates all the recent drama. So, it wouldn't be surprising if they never really broke up. Instead, they might have just played along with the media circus to keep people guessing.
Yeah, it's he do out-of-pocket shit. I'm not naive or something. It's not like I think he's just only gonna f one person for the rest of his life or anything. I don't think that.
And if that's the case, then it's entirely possible that Jaidyn is more than willing to take on the responsibility of caring for Chrisean Jr., especially if Chrisean ends up serving a long prison sentence. Speaking of which, let's rewind a bit and talk about why Blueface and Chrisean Rock are in jail in the first place. Their legal troubles have been making headlines for months, and it seems like every week there's a new development. Blueface was sentenced to 4 years in prison after violating his probation. This was connected to a 2021 assault case involving a nightclub bouncer. He was caught with illegal substances, which was a clear breach of the terms set in his probation. His sentence was initially a shock to his family and fans, but his manager, Whack 100, has been trying to stay optimistic, suggesting that with good behavior, Blueface might be out sooner than expected, possibly in as little as 9 to 10 months.
That's really
This call is being recorded.
It's like a little break from responsibility, honestly.
As for Chrisean Rock, her situation is just as dire, if not worse. She's facing up to 8 years in prison on substance-related charges. It all started when she was arrested in June, right after attending one of Blueface's court hearings. She was taken into custody because of an outstanding warrant related to substance charges, and things have only spiraled from there.
What happened, Christine?
No, they saying I got a whole nother case.
Chrisean was extradited to Oklahoma, where she's facing serious accusations, things like possession of controlled dangerous substances and intent to distribute. These charges carry heavy penalties, and if convicted, she could be looking at nearly a decade behind bars. With both Blueface and Chrisean potentially out of the picture for the foreseeable future, the question of who will care for their son becomes all the more pressing. Many fans and experts are starting to argue that Jaidyn Alexis might actually be the best person for the job.
I mean, and not because of anything else. I got a boy, I have a girl. Like, I don't really need to do that anymore.
She's already an experienced mother, having raised 2 children with Blueface, and she's proven time and time again that she's capable of handling the responsibilities that come with parenthood. In contrast, Blueface and Chrisean's track record as parents has been, well, less than stellar. Let's take a moment to remember some of the more infamous scandals that have painted Blueface and Chrisean as anything but model parents. For starters, there was that incident where Blueface posted a picture of his son's genitals on social media. He claimed he did it to draw attention to a medical issue, but the move was widely condemned as inappropriate and irresponsible. The backlash was immediate, with many people questioning Blueface's judgment and his ability to protect his child's privacy. Then there's Chrisean, who hasn't exactly covered herself in glory either. Just a few months ago, she was caught on video mishandling her baby at a Walmart. The footage showed her struggling to carry the child properly, and it wasn't long before the video went viral, sparking outrage and concern for the baby's safety. Chrisean tried to defend herself, saying that she was overwhelmed and that people should have helped her instead of filming, but the damage was done. The incident only added fuel to the fire for those who believe that Chrisean isn't fit to be a mother.
Like, being a single mother is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head.
These are just a couple of examples, but they illustrate a broader pattern of behavior that has many people worried. Blueface and Chrisean's tumultuous relationship has been playing out in the public eye for years, and it's been marked by constant drama, fights, and questionable decisions. The fact that they're both now facing significant jail time only reinforces the perception that they're not in a position to provide a stable and nurturing environment for their child. In contrast, Jaidyn Alexis comes across as the more responsible and grounded figure in this whole mess. She's managed to stay relatively under the radar, despite her connections to Blueface, and is focused on raising her children in a way that keeps them out of the spotlight.
Baby?
No, I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now.
You're chilling right now, okay.
Getting this money, yeah, you feel me?
Getting the money, okay.
While she's no stranger to the occasional social media drama, it's clear that she prioritizes her role as a mother above all else. And that's something that hasn't gone unnoticed by fans and observers alike.
Jaidyn, you know about that, don't you?
No, I don't. Why? Don't include me in that. You talking to him. Don't include me in that.
There's also the fact that Jaidyn has been quietly supportive of Blueface throughout all of this. Even when it seemed like their relationship was on the rocks, she was there backing him up and staying loyal. That kind of dedication speaks volumes, and it suggests that she's someone who can be relied on in tough times. It's not hard to see why some people believe that Jaidyn is better suited to care for Chrisean Jr. and Chrisean herself. Of course, not everyone agrees with this assessment. There are still plenty of Chrisean Rock supporters who think that she deserves a chance to raise her son, despite her legal troubles and past mistakes. They argue that she's been dealt a tough hand and that she's doing the best she can under the circumstances, but even among her supporters, there's an acknowledgement that Chrisean's situation is far from ideal and that her ability to provide a stable home for her child is in serious doubt. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that this story is far from over. The legal battles, the family drama, the custody issues, it's all still up in the air, and anything could happen. But one thing's for sure, the lives of Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and Jaidyn Alexis will continue to be a source of fascination and speculation for their fans and followers.
Yeah, it's the wildest I've ever seen.
Right.
Honestly, and I feel like it gets crazier.
In the meantime, all eyes are on Jaidyn Alexis. If she does end up taking on the responsibility of raising Chrisean Jr., it could mark a significant shift in this ongoing saga. It might even be the best thing for the child, given everything that's happened. But only time will tell how this story will play out. Will Blueface and Chrisean get their acts together and reclaim their roles as parents? Or will Jaidyn step in and provide the stability that Chrisean Jr. so desperately needs? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: this drama is far from over, and it's only going to get more intense as the months go by. For now, though, all we can do is watch, wait, and speculate about what's really going on behind the scenes. Now, let's take a closer look at what the fans are saying about this whole situation, because trust us, they've got some strong opinions. One fan commented, "I thought JR was with Smiley. I know Smiley is not allowing this unless Chrisean gave her permission." Once again, I think this is all part of their circus just for likes and ratings. And honestly, this comment touches on a point that's been on a lot of people's minds. Just how real is all of this? Is this latest development just another stunt to keep everyone hooked? Then there's another fan who said Chrisean and Blueface had a show called Crazy in Love. How did they have a baby behind the side chick? Jaidyn's not going to do anything but smuggle into the prison to pay the bills. This comment digs into the complicated love triangle that's been at the center of so much of this drama. So what do you think? Is Jaidyn Alexis the right person to take care of Chrisean Jr.? Or should Chrisean Rock be given another chance to prove herself as a mother? And do you believe the rumors that Blueface and Jaidyn never actually broke up and that it's all just been for publicity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.